So let's talk momentum trash, recent DeFi rug pull and what you could have avoided with this contract. So stay tuned, hit that and that. Let's get right onto it. So off the rip, right, rugdoc.io. This is some of the things that you need to audit and check. Read the audit before you put your money into any of these contracts, because you all know 99% of them are all trash. Token contract here contains upgradable proxy. What does that mean? Is that a momentum from the get-go. Guys, the developers literally, they can modify the contract, they can play with it, they can put some bells and whistles in it to lock you out of your funds to prevent you guys from withdrawing. And that's exactly what pretty much happened. It's an upgradable proxy contract where they give you something up front and in the back they're doing some other work, nasty stuff. And this is exactly what happened. Unfortunately, people don't read these things until it is too late. And the funniest thing about momentum is, by definition, momentum was like a force to be reckoned with. They took something from Elephant, something from Drip, something from Furio, and they put all of that together and they created momentum, the mass token, and it turns out to be trash. This thing, what crypto do you know was designed to go up and to the right forever, like just keeps going up and up in value? If that was the case, then we didn't have to hold our Bitcoin or hold our altcoins. Everybody just buy momentum and get your bond percentages. They took some of that bond stuff was taken from Avarice as well. So the smartest people that were shilling you momentum, yeah, Furio 2.0, you just got Furio right there. You laughed at Furio's LMS, but yet got your people wrecked with momentum's LMS. It just goes to show you, but this was trash from the get-go. TMM, is just another word that they redressed it. I told you guys before that these smart contracts, they redress these things and call it innovation when there's nothing innovative about it. TMM is just LMS. That's it. It's liquidity management service that they were relying on liquidity to keep this price from going up to the right forever. And that was absolutely impossible. $1.67, it depegged and it dropped all the way down to, like, I don't know, 40 cents or something like that. So over 24 hours, momentum was gone. And this is these trashy proxy contracts that these people are selling you in DeFi to this day. And if you look at the tokenomics, here's another thing: elastic supply. For example, the token supply is tied to the health of the liquidity pool and the price of the token. So as buy pressure keeps coming in, the token supply increases and the liquidity pool gets deeper. When there is sell pressure, right, the token supply in the liquidity will decrease and the amount required to maintain the price point of the token. Basically what they are telling you is that, hey, if money doesn't come in, this price doesn't sustain itself. So token was designed to go up and to the right forever, but then you putting in your money there is pretty much gambling, bro. You are relying on somebody else to come in to pay you. So that's the definition of a Ponzi scheme. This was a scheme from the get-go. Trash project, another DeFi project that bites the dust. If you haven't learned from Furio, learn from this. There used to be alpha shares. Momentum is another trash contract. Alpha shares they created, it didn't really work. They didn't make much money out of it. So the devs decided to create momentum and the mass token. This right here is them. Don't get it twisted. Don't let them fool you. They did this. They took the liquidity out of the pool and left everybody else in the dust. Once I read this from the get-go a couple weeks ago, I seen momentum, went to Rugdoc, did all of my research. I'm like, nah, I'm not putting $2 into this. And I was right. Now your money is gone. So next time, take a deep dive, do some more research. Don't be lazy before you lose all of your money, because these DeFi projects are designed to do this to you. A developer will come with a big smile, hey, I got a new project, and then everybody just believes him. You put a few $100s to a few $1,000s in there only to find out one day they're just gonna rug you. They're gonna pull the plug and they're gonna run off with your money. And that's pretty much what they did. And the funniest thing, the dev said he's gonna go over to Paraguay to start some cycle mining or something. It's rubbish. Something that they are selling you. And the same people who are laughing at Furio, Furio's LMS liquidity management service that didn't work, they wind up joining Momentum. These were the smartest ones in the room. Rammed their people right into a wall once again, you know. So if you laughed at Furio, but yet you're into Optimus 3, getting your people wrecked each and every time. So you're no different. Your glass houses are shattered right now. But at least we learn our lesson when it comes to Furio. But y'all just laugh at Furio, but then turn around and buy rubbish like this, the Momentum project and the Mass token. Bond your stuff like Avarice, now your money's gone. And then projects like Optimus 3 or 4, something that another LMS system that just keeps breaking down, depegging almost every single day, down to like what, 10-20 cents, who cares? But yeah, this is the level of these DeFi projects. In the future, I would recommend, if you're going to be joining some DeFi projects, right? Governance DAO, voting mechanisms, join something that has a large community, or even if it's a small community, the community control the contract, not some proxy contract that the developer can, pull some bells and whistles and locks everybody's ability to take their money out, or they have the ability to blacklist wallets, because these are some of the background. You have to know code. I've been in crypto for so many years, and if you don't know code, if you don't know how to read code, you're gonna struggle, bro. At least know the basic, fundamentals of this thing so that you can protect your money at all time. It's not just, I see something, I like it, I'm gonna put my money in it and I'm gonna make money. That's not how it works. A lot of these contracts, you tend to lose a ton load of money. Proxy means proxy. Look it up. It is a very, very serious thing that these developers keep doing, and they keep getting away with it. It's DeFi, unfortunately. So get into something that has governance DAO, voting mechanism. If it's a Web3, DeFi Web3, you need to be extra cautious. You vote alongside other people, whether you guys want to change your contract or you want to keep it going as it is. Whether you want to change the percentage on a contract, for example, to keep it weekly, daily, whatever, monthly, I don't care what it is. But the communities now, they need to create their own projects that are long lasting, long term, because if you keep giving your money away like this to these developers, you're going to run out of dry powder. Because how many devs you guys trusted for the past 12 months in DeFi alone that got you wrecked? Many contracts that we covered on this channel alone. So disappointing in DeFi. People haven't made money. So learn your lesson. Keep your cryptos in your own wallet before you throw it away like this, man. This was another trash project, Momentum. There are YouTubers that just dive into any project that have major channels, and this is how they make their money. They make their money off of referrals. They come over here with a big smile. Hey, yo, I got this new project, guys, you want to get in? And then a bunch of referrals will make them their money. That's how they make their money. So you got to be cautious, be wary of who you listen to, pretty much, because they're good at separating you from your money. That's what I'm trying to say. So don't get people to separate you from your crypto and your coins and your money, especially if it's your hard-earned money. Momentum, trash project. The devs are gone with your money. 15% buy tax, 18% sell tax. Doesn't that remind you of the likes of Titano and Safu and all of those rebase tokens that happened, a few months back? So with that being said, this was just a short one. The market will recover, but you need patience, especially in DeFi. Stop giving your money to these trash projects right here. After Furio, I told you guys, Furio was the last straw that broke the camel's back for me. After Furio, I was like, I'm done with this. Once I saw Momentum, I'm like, people cannot be this stupid. How you mock Furio for being, silly about what they're doing? We were the dum-dums that got into Furio. LMS doesn't work, it's gonna break down, X, Y, and Z. But then you go and take your big audience and lead them right into a brick wall, right here to Momentum, which would, the reflection side of token. If you read their white paper, right, reflection token They got that from elephant money. You know, the bonds, you know how you stake your bonds and do all of, they got that from Avarice. The percentages they got from Safu. You know, there's so many things that they pull out. The TMM is just a redressed word for LMS, which is, you know, they got that from the likes of Furio and Horde and that. So they took something from each and every project and they tried to innovate like that. But I told you, it's all the same regurgitated, redressed Ponzi where they designed it pretty much. The contract was designed to separate you from your money. People tried to outsmart this thing talking about, oh, I'm going to get my money with my 14-day bonds. I'm like, dude, this ain't going to last 14 days for you to even sneeze before your monies go, oh, gone. It's a wrap. With that being said, be cautious. This was a short and sweet one. Like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I've been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'll see you on the next one.